Hey guys, happy Tube Tuesday. Winter cap, spinning stars, I think. It's gotta be a winter time. So, I'm gonna announce the October winner in this video to celebrate Tube Tuesday. And as you know, we have two more contests, two more $50 contests. One that's happening right now in the month of November. You basically have to make a video of something you're grateful for, or things you're grateful for. And then I'll get to the December video in December. But in the meantime, whoa, those stars are wild. I did have about a dozen entries to the scary contest in October. Basically, it was submit a scary video. It was as simple as that. And I got some amazing entries. And let's dive in. And instead of actually linking to each individual video as I've done in the past, I think what's better as far as promotional for all dozen people that made this video, and that's what I'm going to do, is I created a playlist with the scary videos. So this playlist is going to live on forever. I'm not sure how it's searchable or something like that beyond the link that's right there. But that is every entry that happened to this contest, including one of my own that obviously didn't qualify to win. But since I did, a scary video, I figured I would throw it in there for this month of October. For last month of October. Alright, let's go over the 12 videos. First was Michi12388. And his video, a lot of these videos I really can't tell you exactly what happens because the catch is in watching it to see what happens in the end. But, whoa, these stars are really crazy. Let's just say, well, you're all the stars, really. It's not what's over my head. It's you guys watching the video. You're the real stars. But his video it starts with him reading a shocking piece of paper. And from there, I just can't tell you what happens. It's a scary video. Well done. Then we have You Write the Script with the chopper. And it's a guy who's being chased by someone, a hooded stranger. And again, I can't tell you how it ends, like any good horror story or sort of horror story with a amusing twist. Things happen, and things aren't what they seem, and it's sort of fitting that particular video because the way it ends last night was pretty respectable in light of the ending of that video. You'll have to see the video to understand what I'm talking about, and probably have an appreciation for Monday Night Football, I guess. Third video was Jay Taylor, The Haunting, and he's basically investigating, weird sounds that are happening around his house. And again, if you're asking how it's going to end, just watch the playlist. The playlist takes about 45 minutes to watch through all the video submissions, and it's all great stuff. I think you would enjoy it. Just kick back and watch this stuff. See all the videos. Then we have a Radicis who has an animation, created an animation of a graveyard, with zombies, and I guess I'm not really giving away anything by that, but just it's a happy Halloween little greeting, little handmade animation of a graveyard and the going-ons in the graveyard. Then we have NoobTube CJS who has a prank, and pranks necessarily, I think, this is the only prank type video, but obviously it fits right into the whole scary thing. You're scaring somebody. It's not the person watching the video. You're scaring someone who's there participating in the prank of someone in a dryer that's going to jump out and scare people. Then we have Maniacs United Online, and this is a video of female wrestling, and it's sort of like from the perspective of the villain in this in this group, in this female wrestling league. Basically just going after people in the stands and stuff like that. Worth a watch. They're all worth a watch, really, just so you know. Then we have Shumu88 with some amazing guitar work. It's Lacerated Soul. It's an instrumental. So you may think it's not necessarily scary, but there are some images, just graphics of the Lacerated Soul, instrumental and stuff like that. Definitely qualifies for the contest, and amazing if you're into rock and metal guitar work. It's a great jam. Then we have, what do we have next? Mr. 4x4 Freak, and And here, it's Destructor Ball, where he basically takes a ball that's, I think it's 22.5 kilograms. I probably messed up the metric system there. I'm sorry. A heavy ball, and even though it's made out of rubber bands, really, can actually demolish things, and he does use that to demolish some things in the backyard. And then we have Gary 20O. Yes, it's 22 and the 0 and then an O. With paranormal, and it's sort of a take on the paranormal activities where strange things are happening. Of course, he happens to be missing when things are happening, like the weird stars sort of dancing around my head. But a very good video, and not that I was ranking the videos or anything, because I think they were all good. But even though his video didn't win, if I was actually going to have gold, silver, bronze, that would have been the third place out of all the 12 submissions that happened. And then I have 13 Prevail, who's back. This time it's a 3-part camping video, where it's basically 2 kids out in the woods, and things happen as they, get accosted by a stranger and take the matter into possibly their own hands. But again, I don't want to give away too much. I have all 3 parts in the playlist in order, so just check it out. They're all brief little parts. And then I have 2 left, and then the 2 it was hard to decide between the 2 because they were really good. But for second place, and I'm sorry, to second place, but it's so close to the winner, is B. Salber 1212 with Paranoid. And basically, it was just kind of like a funny type video, almost like what Gary 20O did. That things are happening, but except this time he's really paranoid. First, the speaker falls up, and I make a cameo in that video, and that would normally be enough to have some kind of, obviously he's going to get style points for that, so I mean that's why I get second place, and honorable mention, actually on the playlist, second on the playlist itself. I sort of ranked at least the first 2 videos I did that, but the reason he didn't win is because it was just an amazing video. This was Tanner Enoch with You've Been Bad. And you really do have to check it out. It really is a creepy, scary video. And obviously, like all the other videos here, it's made with a low budget. You could tell there's a lot of effort and a lot of directorial chops, just how the camera cuts, the scenes are made, little effects. Like Gary 20O also has some cool effects in his video. But Tanner Enoch has a really nice, tight story told around a certain situation where, it all comes together. And even though it's just 4 or 5 minutes, there's a story told there, and it is creepy. Out of all the videos here, it is probably the scariest, because a lot of them were scary in a funny way, like my own and a lot of the other videos. It definitely is worthy of the winner of the October Scary Contest. And the good news, well, he's going to win $50, and I'll reach out to him shortly. But everybody else who submitted videos, your videos will live on this playlist. So you don't even need to leave this as a response to my video anymore. You can move it and do this video response to something else if you want to use that video for something else. It's going to still be on that playlist and get promotion that way. So thank you to everyone that entered the contest. As always, it's amazing how people can rally around a theme and actually put out a video. And in most cases, I think the Prevail 13 video was shot in the summer, and the Gary 20O video was shot 2 Halloweens ago. And maybe some of the other ones weren't really done in October, and that's fine. That's perfectly fine within the contest. All you need is a video response. It doesn't have to be a fresh video response. But I think it's pretty amazing when people actually do submit that video. They get inspired by the idea, create that video, and actually fire off something in the very month that it's assigned. So, thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be back next week with another, a Tube Tuesday lesson. I'll be back to making us all smarter, making us all better on YouTube. There's a lot of things happening on this website, and I really want to get to it, and I'll get to it next Tuesday. And by this website, I meant YouTube, not netstories.com or me or anything per se. Thank you again. Thank you for entertaining me, enlightening me, and yes, scaring me. I enjoy a good scare now and then. I'll see you next week. This is Moon Pies with the stars. That's you, and the winner, that's all of you, really. See you next Tuesday.